Hi everyone, it's Derek from the Are You Ready podcast, and this is my reaction to the 2-1 win against Hearts in the Premiership today. Roller coaster of emotions as ever with this team. I kind of really don't know what to make of that, because one part of it says it was just the same shit that we've been seeing all along, and then there's part of me that thought, yes, we just never stopped. And granted, they saw the game out, we got the result in the end. Does it paper over cracks? I don't know, but I think, or I would certainly like to hope anyway, that Clement really knows his team by now, because some of the performances in that team there were very, very substandard. Some of them were just passable, some of them were decent, but we left it late, we got the result, and I suppose that's not all that matters. But right now, given the fact that Celtic dropped points yesterday as well, it is all that matters tonight. We got the 3 points. We now only have a gap of 5 points to Celtic, so anything can happen. So we lined up with one change from the Sparta game, Ridvan in for Suter, which was kind of obvious what was going to happen there, an actual recognised left back. We lined up Butland, Tavernier, Goldson, Davis, Ridvan, Lundstrom, Raskin, Lammers, Cantwell, Sima and Dessers. On the subs bench we have McCrory, Suter, Jack, Cifuentes, Dill, Wright, Devine, McCausland and Danilo. Obviously, before the game kicked off, we had the minute silence and the card display for the Remembrance Day Sunday as well, which, as ever, was always impeccably observed. However, the first half, an absolute woeful first half. We seem to revert back to the same style that has got two managers the sack. Sima and Cantwell, to an extent, the only ones to me with pass marks. Lammers, Dessers, Tavernier, all abysmal. I think we had round about 7 corners in that first half. Very few got past their first man. Tavernier was getting into position, putting in crosses in, but they were hitting hope. He wasn't looking up. He wasn't seeing where people were, and that goes back to the same old adage: oh, it was a great cross into the box. Well, if it found nobody, well, it really wasn't a great cross. The game was, for us, it was slow paced, and we weren't shooting. You know, we've seen from the Hibs game, we just shot, and we were getting somewhere with it. Today, we never done that in the first half. It all went pear-shaped in the 5th minute though, because Hearts went 1-0 up. It was played from the centre to the left. Tavernier kind of gets outplayed. There was a long cross into the back post. Ridvan doesn't read the jump, and he jumps far too early. He also loses his man, and it was a simple header from the back post into the back of the net. Really, really simple goal to lose. Just a calamity of errors as ever, from Tavernier not stopping the cross to Ridvan just getting his jump, all completely wrong, which allowed the player to slip off him and, you know, put the header in, and they scored. 27th minute, it was a corner in from the right. Goldson with a header off Dessers, and it was literally cleared off the line as well, so unlucky that one there. 33rd minute, Lundstrom with a shot just outside the box, blocked and out for the corner. And then we thought we were getting a glimmer of hope on the 48th minute, where those 3 words you love to hear: penalty to Rangers. It was a nice ball into the box that finds Cantwell in space. Cantwell cuts into the middle, and he was clearly taken out. Absolutely, it was probably a bad touch from Cantwell that allowed the player to foul him, but it was no danger. It was a penalty anyway. Up steps Tavernier on the 49th minute, and he hits the post. Just a poor penalty. He sent the keeper the wrong way. He hits the post. It wasn't a hit with any pace at all. It was just a poor penalty overall. The half-time whistle blew pretty much after that. So really, really angry with that first half, because we never really created many chances at all. It was just the same style of play. It was the recycle the ball if we can't find a gap. Looking for more in the second half, and to an extent we got it. I mean, we made a substitution on the 45th minute, Dessers off and Danilo on. Right decision. Dessers was abysmal. There should have been more substitutions in my opinion, especially Lammers, but we'll go with Clement on that one there. 48th minute, it was a shot by Lundstrom from outside the box, deflected off the defender, falls to Danilo and he shoots wide. He was in an offside position in any case. Same minute, nice work around the box, ended on Lundstrom with a shot wide. 57th minute, plenty of pressure around the Hearts box. Cantwell wins the ball on the edge, turns and shoots. It was deflected wide, across to the near post, and Lammers ends up shooting it wide. Poor effort again. 60th minute, a shot by Raskin hits the side netting. He somehow manages to injure himself, and he had to go off on a stretcher. That taking a good 3 or 4 minutes to get that sorted out there. I mean, that's the luck we are carrying just now. Raskin hits a shot, nobody around him, and just by the way he falls, he's twisted something. I don't know if it's his ankle. He ends up injuring himself, and it looks quite a bad one as well. So Raskin off in the 63rd minute, right on. 76th minute, Cantwell off, McCausland on. 82nd minute, Lammers off and Jack on. And in that period of time, we were putting Hearts under a lot of pressure in and about the box, but anything we actually tried and we tried to get a shot off, it went wider over the bar. I don't remember their keeper having any sort of save to make. It was just poor execution all round. And as much as today I think was maybe not down to a lack of effort, certainly not in the second half, it was quite clear there's a lack of quality in some of these players, and that is going to take some time to either train out of them or train them a different way, or we're going to be stuck with them until we can get them out and on loan, on transfer or something like that, and we can bring more people in. On the 87th minute though, there was a VAR check from a possible penalty from a corner that was just beforehand. Not many people seen it, I don't think. Goldson was going for the ball from the corner. He was clearly impeded with a clear shirt pull, and a penalty was given in the yellow card. As clear as you like. Just absolute stupidity from the Hearts defender there. I don't know what he was thinking. You know, a lot of people saying it was soft, but at the same time, it was stupidity from the Hearts player. Goldson was maybe getting that ball, you impeded him, you clearly pulled his shirt back. It's a clear penalty every day of the week. I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories with the Orcs out there just now, but, you know, it was a clear penalty. I don't know what more you can take from that. Some bottle though, because up steps Tavernier on the 90th minute and he blasts it high into the net. Brilliant. Just after that, the injury time board got shown 9 minutes of injury time. There was a couple of injuries, there was a good few substitutions, and obviously there was a couple of VAR checks as well. So more conspiracy theories said, well, seeing they were a goal down and they were given extra time. No, that was justified in what they were given. And lo and behold, we end up scoring in the 93rd minute with Danilo scoring down the right hand side. Lovely long cross to the back post, and Danilo with a header into the bottom left corner. Absolute bedlam. Great goal. Tavernier, from all these crosses that he's done today, were woeful. The one that he got real spot on, where he looked up, he seen the player at the back post, he played it inch perfect. That is what's so frustrating about Tavernier, is see when he actually looks up and he plays a great cross like that, he's unstoppable. But so often today he was just putting the wasteful ball in, but that can't take it away from him. And Danilo, what an execution as well. Him with his mask still on, he even taking his mask off to celebrate. Absolutely amazing. So maybe a get out of jail free card, that one, but we'll take the points every which way they come just now. Certainly, as I said, with Celtic dropping points, that was the main thing. We had to capitalise on that, because so often Celtic, when they do drop points, the rarity that they do drop points, it's so often that we don't capitalise on that. But we'll take that today anyway. So it leads us into the next game on Wednesday night. That's away against Dundee at 19:45. So another big game coming up. So I'll be back, or Dave will be back with a post-match after that. Then Dave and I should be having a main podcast out next Thursday, Friday anyway as well. We just dropped the latest main podcast as well, so you can go and check that out on all usual podcast outlets. So enjoy the rest of what's left of the weekend. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.